Hello everyone, welcome back to the replay. Today is July 2nd and we're going to be working on Summer's bullet journal again. I'm just getting things set up over here, so bear with me for a sec. Should close my door. Okay, let me just figure out my setup here. Welcome here, you guys. I kind of set this up this afternoon, but now that I actually have my chair in place, I feel like I need to lower my standing desk a little because I had it like this. I'm using my other desk that I had upstairs at the old house. And so I used to sit on an exercise ball upstairs, so it's like a little bit higher than what works well with a chair. Let's see if that's better. And then I can move this, I think, to be more like down here, maybe. Hey, Stephanie, the move went so smoothly. We had so much help on both ends, which, yeah, we're really grateful for how well it went. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just getting situated here. I kind of tested things this afternoon, but mostly this afternoon I was just trying to figure out where to put the lights, all that kind of stuff. So not all of the little details got fully worked out, but yeah, the move went really well. We had a lot of help. It was a long drive, but the boys did great and they're loving it. So yeah, we're doing good. Thank you guys for joining the live. So we are about to start April. Wow, it looks so different on the screen, hey? I'm using my other desk that's a bit darker and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Well, my actual desk, the other one was just a piece of wood, but we're doing April today in Summer's bullet journal. And let me just, oh yeah. So I had that written down in here. My brain dump. I'm pretty sure that was, yeah, so it's her birthday month and she wanted a funfetti cake theme, which I've never done before. I've done different cake themes, but I am going to specifically search funfetti cake and just see what it looks like. Okay, so it's like angel food cake with colored sprinkles inside. It looks like, and outside. Cool. So if you guys have any ideas of how to lay this out, feel free to put it in the comments. But right now I'm just going to search for cake doodles and find a cute little cake drawing that we can do and then just add funfetti sprinkles to it. Let's see. Here's a bunch of cakes. We could take inspiration from one of these. Or one of these. Or a cute little guy like this. How do you guys feel about adding faces to things like that? I don't usually do it, but I know other artists do it a lot, and it is very cute. It's just, oh, that's funny. This is the same drawing. This one's well done, though, so I should save this one instead. More well done, that is. Oh, these are supposed to look like jelly cats. Okay. I'm just looking for a little bit more funfetti cake inspiration, and then I'm gonna look at title page layouts that would work with that. And then I'm gonna go back onto TikTok so that I can see your guys' comments, because I can't see them at the moment while I'm on Pinterest, because normally this is what I use to see comments and just watch my TikTok feed. So if you're commenting right now, I'm so sorry. I can't see a thing, but I will get back to you. I'm just gonna look for some layouts here that would work for a funfetti birthday theme. Funfetti birthday cake was her request. Okay. Oh, we just saved this not long ago. So I got a bunch of like doodle inspiration saved. Now I'm just looking for different layouts that could work with that kind of thing. I feel like something like this could maybe work. Oh, right, I can never zoom in on that because it's a video. I try every time. Or I guess this would maybe be a better, very similar style because it's the same artist, but that might be more true to the layout that we would use if we had cakes. Let's see here. Let's see, where are my title pages? Here we go. I feel like something like this could work. Or like this. Okay, how many title layouts do I have saved? Maybe 3? I'm gonna look for one more, and then we're gonna get into it. For the other one, I just want the other option to be like a single cake doodle on the page, I think. Let's see here. So we're doing a funfetti birthday cake theme for April in Summer's bullet journal because that's her birthday month. So I saved a bunch of like inspiration for doodling cakes. Yeah, and then some different layouts. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of this one because what I actually meant is more like this. So let's vote on a layout, and then I'm gonna hop back into TikTok so I can see your guys' comments. So if we have a moderator here, would you mind putting up a poll with 4 options? And I can show you, let me see, sprinkle board. Okay, sorry, I was just trying to see the latest comment. Yeah, it's good to see you guys. Is there any moderator here right now who would be able to run a poll for us? If not, I can do it. Thank you guys. I can see like half of your comment, the back half of your comment. Let's see. Oh, Paige. Hey, Rylee. How are you? Hey, Paige. How are you? Sorry, I started reading your comment and then I started answering. But Paige, since you're here, okay, yes, 4 options. So we're choosing a title layout for our funfetti cake themed birthday month, the month of April. So the first option is going to be something like this with like a cake doodle here, 2 like slices of cake up there, and then we want to keep this sort of fun like confetti sort of look around it. I love this. This is Malik Journals. Her spreads are so fun. So that's option 1. Option 2 is something like this over here. I'm thinking like a taller cake over here, a slice of cake over here, and then using kind of these like large shapes, overlapping like lines and shapes, sparkles, that kind of stuff. That's option 2. Option 3 is not actually going to look that much like this because I would get rid of the blueberries, but the idea was just kind of like a big cake doodle with a slice of cake, like just kind of one central doodle and maybe a few little things around, and then this fun lettering for April. That's option 3. And then option 4 is just to do a birthday cake in the middle of the page and maybe like stamp April. Just a cute little simple spread, which I don't have a picture of. You'll just have to go off my description. So those are the 4 options. Let me show you one more time and then I'll hop back onto TikTok so that I can see your guys' comments. So we're doing a funfetti cake theme. This is title layout option number 1, a big cake in the middle, 2 slices of cake over here, and then keeping that fun little like doodly sort of confetti look that Malik Journals has perfected. Number 2 is this, maybe a bigger cake here, slice of cake here, and use these like overlapping lines and shapes with some sparkles. Option 3 is to do a bigger cake here, again, a slice of cake there, and I love this font, so we would use that font in some way. And then, option 4 doesn't have a picture, but just a simple cake in the middle with April like stamped on underneath or something like that. Those are the options. Let me hop back onto TikTok now so that I can see your guys' comments. Oh, Shy, you got your journal. Yay, I'm glad you love it. Let me see. Oh no. Hey, Amber, Mark, good to see you guys. Sydney, oh, Betty, good. I'm so glad. Caitlin, I just got on. The new house is great. We're definitely not like fully settled in. Okay, option 1, let me pull this up. Okay, Malik Journals, love hers. I'm definitely not like fully settled in, as you can imagine. We just like officially got in here. Well, yesterday was like our first full day here, but my husband was sick, like throwing up all day yesterday. So I got to settle some stuff in, but we didn't get nearly as far as we probably would have if we were both in good shape. So today was more of like our unpacking and moving in day. And my little studio down here is nowhere near ready, but I got it better, like ready enough to do a live tonight. He is feeling better today, and I'm not feeling 100%. I have not thrown up, but just a warning, if I suddenly take a turn for the worse, I may have to end things earlier, but I've been feeling mostly good. But yeah, right after supper today, for some reason, I wasn't feeling 100%. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so what key colors should we have in this funfetti cake? I feel like pink could be a key. I'm just trying to see what colors we've already used. We did use a lot of pink for August, but that's a long time ago. I feel like we've used a good mix of colors so far. I think I need to raise this a little bit, hey? Feels too close to my pink, blue, yellow, a baby blue. Okay, let's get some of these colors in. My marker organizer, I just, that cardboard one that I always use, I tossed it because, there were so many things to bring in the move. And we've been kind of annoyed with that one for a while because it doesn't really fit my Tombos very well. But that means right now I have no marker organizer. So I'm just working with a Ziploc bag here full of markers. So bear with me while I try to find everything. Okay. I'm going to swatch a few pinks and choose that as kind of one of our main colors anyway. This is for April, and it's her birthday month, so we're doing a funfetti cake. Could we get a 1 minute, like the shorter option of polls page, or if there's a different moderator here who wants to? But we'll do a shorter poll with 4 options to choose our pink. Your birthday month too, nice. Okay, awesome. There's a poll up now right under my name. You can vote for whichever pink you like the most. I feel like it's so hard to tell on camera if they look like true to life, but close enough. I think I'm gonna swatch some greens next. Shy, what brush tip markers? Ooh, So in general, for starting calligraphy, I don't recommend brush tips. I would recommend felt tips like the Crayola Super Tips. But if you're specifically looking for brush tips, like Tombow writes very smoothly. So that would be a good one, but they are more expensive than many other felt tip or brush tip markers that you'll find. Okay, option 4. So a little bit brighter than some of the others, but I'm good with that for this theme. Malik journals, like you guys know me, I'm not usually huge into the bright colors, but since we're basing this off of Malik journals layout, her bright spreads are so inspiring. Let's do another poll for a green. We've got 1, 2, 3, or 4 to match with that brighter pink. Sorry, I'll try to hold these more in the middle. The theme is a funfetti birthday cake, because this is her birthday month. Drop your votes. Okay, and I need to pick the right pink. That was option 4. And since we're going the bright route, I might pull out some orange. Like that could be nice. I am back. Yes, we are definitely not even close to unpacked, but well, I shouldn't say that. The upstairs main area is totally livable. I fully unpacked the kitchen. I do need to do a little bit more organizing, but the kitchen is fully unpacked. The bathroom is fully unpacked. Our bedroom still needs a little work. The boys' room is fully unpacked. So like, just looking around upstairs, it looks very livable. But then you come downstairs and it's just like boxes everywhere. Looks like we haven't even tried. Oh my goodness, the AC is glorious. Oh, which one won that poll? I didn't see the end. Did anyone see? Oh, this one page? 4, you think? Okay. Okay, and I thought I had a 4 sitting up on my phone, but I dismissed it thinking that it was the first poll, so I was trying to get to the results for the second poll, but okay. So this one isn't really a fine liner. It's meant to be more of a calligraphy pen, like you can thicken up your downstrokes. But it's, well, that doesn't look great, but it's the Tombow Fudenosuke, the hard tip one. They usually come in a pack of 2, a hard tip and a soft tip, and I don't use the soft tip very much, but it's definitely good for some things. That's the one, the soft tip would be the one that I used for the November lettering, like this. So it's smaller than like a Tombow brush pen, but bigger than this one. Okay, let me swatch some oranges for you guys. Okay, that is not at all what I expected it to look like. Please no one vote for that. I might cross it out. But I don't think I have any more oranges that I want to add to the vote, so I might just leave it in there. Actually, do I have like a light orange? Almost yellow. This one might be just totally yellow though. Oh no, that. Okay, that one's dying. That's why it looks like that. Okay. So that one's dying, and I'm pretty sure that one's dying too, because it looks nothing like the actual orange. I'm just tossing those so that I can bring them to the garbage can when I'm done. Okay, well, I can't really find another orange that I want to add into the mix right now, so maybe we'll just do a three option poll for this one. So we're choosing an orange to go with the pink and the green that we've already chosen. Yeah, Paige, I love the Tombow Fudenosukes. They are great. I am planning to include them in the journal kits, which now that we have moved into our new house, I want to be like moving more aggressively towards launching those journal kits, because I actually have room to like stock up on inventory and stuff. Okay, and what do you guys think about this color palette? Just leave it with the 3 main colors, or should we add another color? Sky blue. We could. It's more of a minty green, so I don't know what kind of blue it would go well with. Let me grab a few though. Option 3. All right. Okay, let me swatch some blues here for you guys. I feel like this one is going to be too light. But I don't want anything that clashes with that mint. Whatever. Let's do 1. Lavender. Okay. Possibly. Okay, let's vote on those blues. And soon I've got to just get going with this so that we can start drawing. And I do have a few orders that I need to pack up tonight that came in while we were moving. So let's vote on the blues, and then I might just pull some that that match with what we already have. If you guys could put your votes up in the poll right underneath my name up there, looks kind of like a clipboard icon. Don't think lavender and light blue. Oh yeah. All right. And then let me pull up some of my cake doodles so that I can start drawing the main doodle here. Now the question is, should I add a cake to it, like that little jelly cat? A cake, oh my gosh, a face. Hello, hi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, she didn't say her favorite colors. Just wants a variety, I think. I'm not sure, Rachel, because it's funfetti. It's a funfetti cake. So I feel like the icing would be very white and then just like sprinkles all over it. So I'm not sure if I should use a beige for the icing or just leave it like true white and do an outline. No face. That's what I lean towards too. We just saw some really cute cakes with faces when we were browsing on Pinterest, but oh, the inside of the cake. Oh gosh, Paige, I don't know what to say. I know, I feel the same way. I feel so stupid when I say that, but then I'm like, well, what do I say? Okay, so let's draw this. I think I'm just gonna use a black marker and outline since it's gonna be mostly covered in icing. And yeah, the inside of the cake. That makes sense. We can do that for sure. All right, let's just do kind of the outline of a cake here. We're doing like a 2-tiered cake for this middle doodle, and then we'll have some slices of cake coming up on the side. let's do, add a bunch of sprinkles and kind of the swirly like colors around it. And I loved the font that was used in our sample picture. So I'm going to do kind of a similar like scribbly sort of April font. And then just kind of start adding a bunch of lines and squiggles and doodles and stuff like that. And then I want to come with a bunch of just like sprinkles and just kind of fill the cakes with color. And then I'm going to add the squiggles to around the doodles. Okay, wait. Inside the funfetti cake would also have sprinkles on it though, right? So inside you're saying should be a light, like kind of beige, like in the slice. But then I also want to put sprinkles in there, right? I've never actually had funfetti cake, but that's what I picture, like sprinkles on the inside too. Okay, let's do that then. Just cover the whole thing in colored sprinkles. It looks just like angel food cake. Is it angel food cake for those of you who have had it before? I think I'm going to make the candles pink because that was kind of our key color. And the inspiration picture that we're using, for those of you guys who didn't see it, was this cover picture by Malik Journals. So we're going to be adding all those fun, colorful, like squiggles and border and stuff like that after. I just wanted to start with like the cakes themselves. And then we'll get into that. Just vanilla cake. Nice. Oh, I'm going to use the thin side for this. Oh, I want your guys' help deciding. So the Instagram poll for the May theme in my pre-made bullet journal ended up in a tie, which has never happened before. So the top two options, all four options, were pond theme, fruit smoothie, tennis, and chickens. Those were the four options. And pond and fruit smoothie were exactly tied. So I want to break the tie, and I figured that breaking it here on live would be good since you guys are kind of like my VIPs, like the ones who are always here for me. So I figured I'd let you guys break the tie. So could I get one of the mods to put up a poll just for that? So let me give you a little bit of background here. So we're trying to decide the May theme for this journal. So it's going to be a bullet journal that everyone can order. Like I'm hand doing the designs and then getting them printed straight into a journal. So it's not digital, it's not printable. It will all be in the journal for you. So this is January. We did this little cozy cottage theme. And then February, we did this little like bows and kind of like sewing type theme. And then March was our plants theme. And yeah, this one you get to do the calligraphy. You can see it's in really light gray. So March was a plants theme, and we've been voting for all of these over on Instagram. And then April was tulips. Again, you get to do the calligraphy for yourself there. And the only theme so far that has ended in a tie is May. And so I'm trying to choose the May theme right now. So while I'm drawing, if one of the moderators could just put up a 2-option poll, the 2 that tied were fruit smoothie and pond. So the pond would have like frogs, maybe ducks, lily pads, that kind of stuff. And then fruit smoothie would obviously have different fruits, and then like blenders making smoothies, and then cups of smoothie. So those are the 2 themes that were front runners, and they perfectly tied. Okay, I think we're good with this. Aw, thanks, Stephanie. I'm so excited for this one. I really wasn't thrilled with how my last one turned out, just because I didn't really love my digital art that much. But this one, like, just the drafts are looking so much better than... Oh yeah, which option is which? Okay, so number 1 is pond, number 2 is fruit smoothie. Is that okay? Have people been voting opposite? Number 1, pond, number 2, fruit smoothie. Oh no, you voted opposite. Okay, well, if it's a tie, I will shift your vote over, Maria. You need a redo? What was it? Okay, yeah, so option 1 won, but that was accidental. Okay, fine, we'll do a redo. Okay, so option 1 is pond, option 2 is fruit smoothie. Yeah, sorry, I was not clear about that at all before. Option 1, pond, option 2, fruit smoothie. Rachel, the markers that I would recommend for beginners are the Crayola Super Tips. You can grab them at Walmart. I love the pack of 100. Because it has tons of really cute colors, but whichever pack you can get will have good colors for you if you can't get the 100 pack right away. And this style that I'm doing right now is fully inspired by Malik journals. This is not my typical style, but I love her journals, and this is what we voted on. So that's the style that we're doing here. I did not come up with this sort of outlining style. Ooh, you got your pack of 100. I remember getting my pack of 100 and just like swatching everything. Okay, so pond is the winner. Nice. Sounds good. What do you mean a Bible verses one? Like a custom journal for one person that had Bible verses, or like a full Bible journal? Yeah, Raven, I'm just not sure what you mean, like a pre-made one, like the one that we're looking at, or if someone ordered a custom like that, if I would do it. Oh, a custom one. Yeah, you could definitely ask for Bible verses in your custom journal. Totally. All right, and then another cute thing that Malik Journals had on her page was a border with all 4 colors. So that is what we'll do right here. All right, there is our funfetti cake theme for April. I feel like that turned out pretty cute. And then we've got her brain dump page over here. So let me think. I might just write brain dump and then do a bunch of like doodles around it. Let me think here. Could do a cake coming up. Oh yes, I can give you guys a flip through. It's been ages. So this is Summer's bullet journal. It's a 12-month journal that starts in August of this year and then it's going to go till July of next year. So for August, she requested a garden tea party theme, which is what we have right here. And then for September, we did a Daisy theme. Her dog's name is Daisy, so we included some paw prints for her. And then for October, we did this little globe theme with the paper airplanes. And for every month, the pages that she chose was title page, a brain dump page, a 2-page calendar with a spot for notes, and then trackers for water, 6 habits, and finances. And then we get to choose kind of the weekly layout as long as it has sections for to buy, next week, and notes. So that was October. And then for November, we did this retro Polaroid theme. And these are the weekly spreads that we chose for November. And then December, we did this little gingerbread theme. And these are the weekly spreads. And then for January, we did a cozy little pegboard theme. Thank you guys. I love December. It's my favorite too. And then for February, we did a love letters theme. And this is how it turned out. I love the weekly spreads for February. They turned out so cute. And then for March, we did this plants theme. And this is the one that we finished last week. Last theme in the old house. And now today we are working on April. So let's do the brain dump here. Let me think. I'm thinking I might just keep the brain dump page pretty simple. Sprinkles on the brain dump. Yeah. It's just that's a lot of letters. Candles for each letter. Like they would have to be big enough that you can clearly see the letters, and that's a lot of letters. You know what I mean? That's my concern with that one. What if I do, I think I have a cute idea. What if I write like, this sounds silly. What if I do like dump going across in calligraphy, but then have like bigger bubble lettered brain kind of hiding underneath it and fill the letters for brain with sprinkles? What do you think? That's cool. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna use this black to write dump across here, which sounds dumb when I'm just like saying it, but and then I'm just gonna take my black pen here and write brain as though it's like kind of hiding under here. So you'll see the B take shape, R, A, I, N, like that. And then I'll just totally fill, like I need to draw the R line there. And then just fill these letters with our sprinkles. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys like it. I don't know where that idea came from, but glad it worked okay. And then I think I'll do a border or something too, because the page does look quite empty with just a title. All right, I think I'll do the same style of border, but just put it right underneath here. Oh, whoops. Frostings should be playing Happy Birthday. Yeah, seriously. Oh, yeah. Now that we've got all that paper in March and like thick paper, it's gonna be hard to draw future themes without going squiggly, because the paper is kind of like, you know, because every page has a ridge in the same place. So now every time I draw over there, it's gonna be tough to keep it straight. But there we go. We'll stick with a simple brain dump page like that. Just gonna give that a second to dry off a little bit, and I'm gonna pull up my calendar for April of 2026. Okay. Linda, she doesn't watch live, but she often watches the replays. So it will not be a total surprise, but she's not here with us like choosing everything on live. Oh, Sam, good. Which ones, the Crayolas or Tombos? That's awesome. All right, let's do the calendar here. 3, 6, 8. Oh, I was so confused, man. Oh, cool. The dual tip what? Oh, the OBUJO. Yeah, those ones are fun. Okay. Where's my calendar here? Okay, perfect. Hey, Anderson, we're working on it. We're not nearly fully settled in, but the upstairs we've already made like livable. And yeah, so we're working on it. Yeah, I'm really excited for this like little studio space. We just kind of got the bare bones set up today, but we're gonna do an IKEA trip this weekend and hopefully get like some shelving and some drawers and stuff for all of my like journal kit supplies and get this up and running. Oh yes, and of course some charm organization. Page for my like commonly used spreads, I just have the spacing memorized. And yeah, it's just a lot of memorization. Like the more you do it, the easier it is to remember. Like, you know, now when I see when I see spreads that I want to do that are split up into like, you know, thirds, like I know, oh, that's roughly like 3 centimeters or 6 centimeters or 12 dot grid spaces, you know, like I just kind of have just a bit of like, not muscle memory, but just recognition of like how big things need to be in order to fill a certain amount of space. But for like a layout like this, I just know, like I always start 8 dots down. I make each box 5 wide and 6 tall. And then that's just how I do it. I just count out each one. Oh, whoops. Fine liner. Thank you guys so much for the likes. I see those coming up. And I appreciate it. Oh, nice, Maria. Yeah, and if you ever have questions about the spacing of anything, like any of my spreads, just ask and I'll count it out for you. Good, Faye. That's my goal. Start a bullet journal. Have you ever bullet journaled before? Oh yeah, it's a new month. So those of you in here who do bullet journal, what is your July theme that you just got to start using? Paper airplanes, cute. Leaves in nature, very nice. First month ever. Strawberries is such a good pick. I feel like you can't go wrong. They're so simple, but they're so cute. Birthday cake, peaches. Cute. Mine is peaches too, but in my digital bullet journal, so I didn't have to doodle anything. Okay, let me think here. I think I'm gonna do I'm wondering if I do like this type of font, like kind of the scribbly one, but colored, APRIL, like big over here. And then what if I make this into like a big piece of cake with funfetti sprinkles just like around the edges so that the middle is hollow for notes. And then we do the calendar letter or the candle letter idea, since there's a lot less letters for that. Number 11 didn't, oh. You guys are funny. Cute, cute. Okay, let's do it then. So let's do, so I basically just do each stroke twice, but kind of like mismatch it, just for a scribbly letter look. Oh, Cadence, no, we were moving. I have not been live in a week, but now I'm here in my new studio that's not nearly like fully set up, but it's getting there. All right, April, and then let's turn this over here as our notes box. Maybe I'll put it on a cake stand so that it's even more obvious that it's supposed to be a cake. And then we want 5 letters, right? Yes. So I'll do larger calendars that, or I keep saying calendar instead of candle. What is the deal? The move went very well. We had tons of help. And yeah, we're not nearly everything is unpacked, but all the like logistics went great. See you. Oh yes, Cadence, I can do a flip through. Just give me a sec. And I'm just gonna do the funfetti sprinkles in a border, even though I know you could write on top of it, it just would look kind of chaotic, you know? So I'm just gonna do it on one dot around, and then we'll leave the whole middle of the cake for her to write on. Yeah, we're on a bit of a time crunch now for this journal because it starts in August of this year and it's already July. I would love to be finished this like this week or next, but I've definitely got at least 2 weeks left of work to do on it if I keep going at the pace we've been going. So I either need to hustle and start working on it off camera because I go a lot faster off camera, or I just need to come live a lot. So we'll see. All right, and then what color should I make this cake stand? Tan or beige lines. I'll have to reduce the number of pulls. Yeah, pulls do take a while. Blue, pink, pink, blue. I feel like blue is fine. I'll just do blue. Yes, I can do a flip through. Oh, thanks, Faye. So this is a 12-month journal for summer that starts in August of this year, and it's going to go until July of next year. So we still have a few months to do. But yeah, for August, she requested a garden tea party theme. So that's what this is. Got our weekly spreads. And then for September, she requested a daisy theme for her dog, Daisy. So that's what we have here. And then for October, she has this globe and paper airplane theme. And every month we've got our title page, our brain dump, 2-page calendar with space for notes, trackers for water, 6 habits, and finances. And then these are the weekly layouts that we chose for October. And then for November, we did this retro Polaroid theme. And we've got our monthly spreads. Hey, Alex, thank you. Thank you guys for joining. And these are the weekly spreads that we chose for November. Then for December, we did this gingerbread theme. A brain dump, Faye, is just kind of a place to write down things that come to your mind. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like if I don't write things down, I just like focus on them so much and don't stop thinking about them until they're written down. Either that or I stop thinking about them and then I completely forget, you know? So it's a way to make sure you don't forget, but also that it doesn't need to keep clogging your brain. Like you can just get it on paper. So some people might use it for something more specific, like a brain dump about a certain topic, or you can just use it as a general place to just kind of dump down things that come to mind. Thank you for the follow, you guys. Oh, Vanessa, welcome. Thank you for the like. Here are the weekly spreads that we did for December. And then for January, we did this little cozy pegboard theme for her. Thanks, Jess. December is my favorite too. I just love that one. Here are the weekly spreads for January. I really love the weekly layouts that we chose for this one. And then for February, we did a love letters theme. And this is another one that I really love. I've been loving this color combination lately. And these weekly spreads are some of my favorites. Thank you so much for the follow, Brianna. And thank you for all the likes, you guys. I really appreciate all your support. Thanks, Purple Yarn. Then for March, we had quite the cover-up situation. So we decided to cover it up by doing these little shelved plants. And this is the calendar, trackers, and then we used this weekly layout. And then now we're starting April. April is her birthday month, and she asked for a funfetti cake. Thank you, Maya. All right, so let's move on. I'm gonna leave the calendar page like this for now and go on to the trackers. I need to dig out my ruler here though. That's one thing I haven't used yet. Oh yes, Maria, I'm glad you answered that question because I thought, sorry Trudy, I thought you were asking me what you can buy here from my live. I wasn't totally sure, so I just left it. But yeah, the to buy section is just a weekly shopping list. Again, kind of just like to dump down things you think of like, oh, I need to buy that. You can just write it down so that you don't need to think about it. Yes, this is the same one, the Tombow Fudenosuke. Cadence, no, these are my journals that I sell in my shop. You can get just these empty journals. Every empty journal order, you get to choose your charms and then also your freebie, which is either some washi tape or some washi stickers this week. And sorry, Austin, I saw... Yes, are we already at that point where we're ready to start rotating through again? Right, January, February, March. Oh yeah, we totally are. So we're gonna be back to this one. Right? Now oh no, wait. Yes, we just did this one for March. Yeah, so now it's time to start again with this December and August one. You're right, I didn't even realize that it was time for that already. But good, that means that we're in the home stretch and we gotta be, because I gotta send this journal off to Summer ASAP. Catbug, not always. They just change when I think of changing them or when someone requests something different for the freebie and I actually have it. But usually once I've chosen one, I stick with it for at least a week. Three and then 4. Oh, like fully filled up? So it does depend on a few factors. That's why it's so hard for me to just give like a simple, here's the price. But so it's going to depend on how many months you want, first of all, what currency you're using, and if you use a discount code as well. So yeah, sorry, it's hard for me to just give like a simple answer to that question. 3, 4... Yes, Emma, after this, we're doing another journal for Janelle, and she did change her mind about how to lay out the journal, so we will be doing just normal weekly spreads that she's going to use for memory keeping, but there won't be all of like the extra pages per week with prompts. It's just going to be normal weekly spreads, but then instead of writing, you know, her plans into the daily boxes, she's going to just write memories from that day and then have a bonus space for like more general memories. So that is the plan for Janelle's next journal, which yes, we will start after this one, but she's not actually needing that one until 2026. So it won't be like a big time crunch, but we should still get started. Okay, now how am I gonna write trackers? We finished the move. We like moved into the house. Oh, Catbug, I don't have any in the pouches ready to go, but I do have some more of them at my house, so I could bring that freebie back. We did finish moving, but we are not nearly fully unpacked and moved in or settled in. April on the first page. Yeah, I could just do like this and then just kind of fill the heading space with some of these squiggles. I like that idea. And then I would probably do the same thing here and just carry across the squiggles. The only thing is for brain dump, it works because there's 2 words to write. So I'm not sure, like, I guess I could do trackers with trackers written on top. Sorry, I just got to do, oh my goodness, I almost missed that one. I was 10 seconds away. Come on, verify me. Oh no. I might get disconnected if it doesn't verify me. Okay. Whew, that was close. I had 2 seconds left. They give a 5-minute timer, and usually I catch it closer to the beginning of the 5-minute timer, but this time I caught it right at the end. Okay, so you guys liked this lettering style? I suppose I could bring it back. Trackers and finances. Let me just draw in the finance page, and then because I think I'll make the headings matching for both. I feel like that would work. You like that style? Okay. Yeah, we can go back to it. I don't know about the previous page, to be honest. Yes, absolutely. When I'm finished moving in to this little studio space, I can totally give you guys a tour. I could do habit and tracker. Technically there is a water tracker here and then a habit tracker. So that's why I usually just title it trackers, but sometimes I have been titling it habit tracker because it just works with the amount of space that I have or with like how I've laid things out. Drinking water is a habit, that's true. Oh my goodness, Brittany. That's so weird how they held it in customs for so long, but I'm so glad it made it to you. Yeah, I've definitely had a few like scares like that where people are like, oh my goodness, where's my journal? But I've never had a journal that didn't show up. So I'm usually like, you know, don't worry about it. It will come. It just, they sometimes get delayed for like, I don't know why. Right now I've heard that like Canada to the US, anything is having some delays just with all the tariff confusion, but I don't know why that would affect these. Okay, I guess I could do these the same as I did brain dump because I could do habit tracker and finance tracker. Would that be good? Either that or I do them more like this, little writing, and then fill the space with like these squiggles and stuff. You like it like that? Okay, let's do it then. Okay, so let me just write tracker. Stretching across the page here. This might be too big. Whoops, I should have made the letters smaller but more spaced out. But now I feel like I've got to commit to it. so let's do... Yeah, I made these letters too big, so it's gonna be hard to show like what letter is hiding underneath. So maybe I'll make it a lowercase h because I feel like that might be a little bit easier for me to show what letter it is compared to an uppercase H. Okay, habit, and then over here we've got finance. Okay, good enough. We can work with that. This is totally not what I had in my head when I suggested this plan. I kind of screwed it up the first time I did it, so now we're just going with that style. But it works, it's fine. Thanks, you guys. Oh, good, Maria. I'm glad for once it was your brain and not my spelling. I feel like I don't have the time. Not that I don't have the time. I don't have the patience or the time at this stage in her journal to have to make big cover-ups. So hopefully we aren't in that position. Oh, thank you, Ash. Thanks for the follow. Have you been here before? Okay, well, welcome here. Thank you for you, Paige, for bringing me to new people today. I will do a flip through, Coralie. I'm just gonna finish adding the sprinkles to these letters so that I make sure I get all the right colors in here. Ooh, thank you for the confetti, Alex. Aren't they fun, Cadence? This was totally inspired by Malik journals. I love her color combinations. Shh, Lex, nobody's supposed to notice. Just kidding. Well, yeah, you're right. They were all kind of tilted, but they did start moving upwards. Aw, thanks, Nat. Ah, thanks. That's part of just like getting a bullet journal from someone who wings it. My customers know that, and that's what makes it special. Summer does not watch the live cadence, but she does watch the replays as often as she's able. All right, so Coralie, here's your flip through. This is Summer's custom bullet journal. It's a 12-month that starts in August of this year. Whoa, sorry. And goes until July of next year. So we started off with a garden tea party theme that she asked for August. They're all on YouTube, Nat Kakat. Yeah, you can watch the replays on YouTube. I typically post them the next day after the live has happened. For September, we did this little Daisy theme. She's got a dog named Daisy, so we worked in some paw prints. Here's the calendar for September and the weeklies for September. Then for October, we have this little globe and paper airplane theme. For November, we did this vintage or sort of retro Polaroid camera theme, and every month the pages that Summer requested are a monthly title page, a monthly brain dump, a calendar page, a 2-page calendar that has a spot for notes, trackers for water, 6 habits, and finances, and then the weekly spread that we chose for November was this layout here. Hey Hinal, thank you. How's your placement or your practicum going? Oh, oh, Natka. Cool. Oh, thank you, Ash. December is my personal favorite. We did this little gingerbread baking theme with the cookie letters. And these are the weekly spreads. And then for January, oh yeah, and this is the weekly layout that we're going to be doing for April. For January, we did this cozy, I don't think I skipped October, but I can go back to it. It was the globe and paper airplane theme. For January, we did this cozy little pegboard theme right here. And then February was this love letters theme, which was another favorite of mine. The weekly spreads especially are my faves. Oh, you start next week. Exciting. Yeah, I totally get that. Nerves are natural. I'm not sure what the Mary Mary letter shaped ones are. Okay, yeah, here's February. And then for March, we had to cover up a pretty big mistake over here. I started drawing an extra set of February weeklies. So we had like the lines and the days stamped on, and then realized we didn't need them. So we knew that we were doing a cactus sort of succulent theme for March. So we covered up the lines with craft paper, turned it into shelves, and did this theme. And then just today we started on the April funfetti cake theme. And that is what we're working on right now. So, oh, interesting. Candles but shaped as letters. Okay, cool. I'll have to look into that. This one was inspired by Malik Journals, her layouts. She posted a tulip theme that we based this sort of like spread on. Yes, April is meant to be super birthday for Summer. All right, and we are about to start on the weekly spreads, but I do have a few journal orders that I said I would pack up today on live. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and pull up the orders. So if any of you guys here placed the orders, you can let me know what you like. And I will get started with that. So the first order is Jacqueline Menon. I'm gonna grab your clay bullet journal. Now I have some right behind me, so I don't need to walk all the way across the room. And she said ribbon charm hearts. Okay, so she wants some hearts for her charm. So Jacqueline, if you're here, you can let us know which of these heart charms you like, and if not, then we will choose them together. Oh, hey, savvy one. Thanks for joining. So Sherry, 2026 customs can start anytime, but I only open one order at a time, and I'm all booked up until August. So probably in August sometime is when I will open them up. McKenna, I'm not totally sure when I will stay on until tonight. It kind of depends how things go with packing orders. I'm not sure if I'll keep working on Summer's bullet journal or if I'll just pack these few orders and then call it a night. So let's find some heart charms for Jacqueline. And I feel like they paired so cutely with some of these stones last time when we did that. So I want to pull out a few stones as well that we could possibly pair with it. Oh, or a jewel. That was the other thing that we liked. Well, Natka, I will do that tomorrow if I don't do it today. But yes, I would love to do more of that today. But I got a few orders while we were moving that I haven't been able to pack, and I typically like to pack them like the same day that I get them, but I didn't unpack my little journaling setup until just today. So I'm gonna play catch up on these orders. And if any of you guys are here who ordered from me, please tell me in the comments so that we can do yours first. And you can choose everything. Yes, the strawberries are so cute, aren't they? I've been loving the strawberries paired with like a little, like, I like the pink letters or the like white or gold. Honestly, almost anything goes cute with a strawberry. But yeah, those ones are some of my favorites. And if anyone else decides to place an order, I'll do yours first. You can cut ahead of these ones who aren't here tonight, and I'll just start packing yours right away. Any cross charms? I feel like I maybe do. I feel like I have one gold cross somewhere. Aw. Strawberry picking. Yeah, okay, that was one of the very pleasant surprises when we moved in. So I knew that there was like 4 garden boxes in the back because we saw them when we checked out the house in like April. But of course, Canadian April, nothing was growing there yet. It was like the very beginning of April. I feel like you just saw a cross charm. Ooh, that is just a, is that a letter? I bet that's an I. Why is that in there? I just saw a cross charm. Ooh, silver-based charms. Oh, you're so right. I have a cross right here. I was sitting right under there. This one, Natka. Let me keep pulling out hearts for this other order. Hey, Quartz, how are you? Yeah, that is cute. You can order through the link in my bio. I have 2 colors available right now, either vanilla or clay. So vanilla is the one that we've been working on for summer, and then clay is this kind of terracotta colored one here. And so you just choose one of those, and then it will give you the personalization option is what it will be on your order form. And then you just write what kinds of charms you want. And if you're here in person, then you can just choose the charms in person. It doesn't really matter how much information you put in the personalization box. But yeah, you can give me just kind of a general direction in there. Okay, so we're packing an order for Jacqueline, who is not currently here, but she asked for something with hearts. So I pulled out a bunch of hearts, and we're gonna make something work for her. So, I didn't pick a very flat spot in the journal to lay all these charms out. Summer, we did the monthly spreads for April, which I can show you in just a moment. Here, I need to go to this page and then lay these out. Okay, so let's make a heart combo. I know the gold hearts are so cute paired with a stone. And I have a few gold hearts. The heart key, like this little kind of locket looking one. Oh, here's another. Oh wait, does that mean, oh, this one does have a color on the back. Whoops. Okay, and I was thinking we could pair it with some kind of stone, depending on like the color of heart that we choose maybe. Or we could just leave it. It doesn't need to be paired with anything. Or like if we did, what about if we did a small heart with like a bow? What do you guys think? There's a blue, oh, the blue heart key in the bowl. You're so right. Yeah, she didn't say a specific color, so I would maybe lean towards doing something a little bit more like generic, like gold or pink, you know? The blue does go cute with the white bow. Let me get my pliers going here. I think the pink heart with the gold trim and a clear tiny stone. That sounds cute. Gold flat, oh, great. I just dropped my jump ring into a pile of charms. Oh well. Just open a new one. Little gold or blue heart with a bow. Yeah, I want to keep it pretty, like, basic, since we don't know what color she likes because she's not actually here. 9 and 10. Okay, so when you say 9 and 10, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this? I know, I'm thinking classic too, Natka, like either a gold heart with something pinky or like a little jewel, or like gold, white, pink, something classic. So I feel like this combo would be an option. The white bow with a pink heart, or maybe one of these pink hearts with like a clear stone or a jewel. This with a pink stone or with a clear stone? Light pink hearts with a clear stone for sure. I like that idea. I think I'll just pick one of the pink ones, and then do we go clear stone or do we go jewel? Jewel, jewel, clear stone. Clear, clear, clear. Okay, I think stone is just barely leading. Great. Yes, yes. Okay, I think stone is leading. So let's go with that. That's cute. I totally see the vision, Eve. I just feel like the bright blue is a bit bold since we don't know what color Jacqueline likes because she's not here with us. She just requested a heart jewel or a heart charm. So I feel like this is a good like neutral sort of heart situation. Pink and gold with a clear stone. That's pretty neutral. Your opinion from now on is pom-pom. Oh yeah, I didn't even bring out the pom-poms as an option. I mean, I've got them right here, but we totally could have done like a pink pom-pom with a gold heart. That would have been cute too. All right, is there anyone who's here right now who placed an order and would like to pack it on live? If not, I'm gonna move on to my next one and just go in order. But if anyone is here, then we'll pack yours first. All right, there we go. We've got her heart and clear stone. See you, Faye. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. All right, and then let me grab her thank you card. I can do one charm per ribbon. Yep, I default to stacking them. I just feel like it's so cute. But when I do a pom-pom, which I've only got to do one so far for Alex, but I did stack or do them on separate ribbons because the pom-poms kind of are a bit too big to pair with other things on the same ribbon. There we go. And I will choose a freebie for her as well, or maybe I should message her and ask. Maybe I'll just do some washi tape. That's cute. Maybe some little florals. I feel like that fits with her very pink girly order. All right, so we've got Jacqueline. Next up, we have Jordan. A J would be nice. Aw, Jordy Journals, cute. She left a sweet note. Okay, so she wants a J, and she was saying she wants a J, and then if I don't have that, she would want something nature themed, but I'm wondering if she would want both, if she knew that we could do both. So I'm just gonna pull out the J's and see if we have some nature themed charms that would go well with that. Oh, that is funny, purple yarn. Okay, so let's see what nature themed. I mean, I feel like I have a lot of things that are like kind of nature themed in general, but I don't know, like, you know, charm is pretty, or charm. Shells are more specific, like under the sea kind of feel, but maybe she'd like that too. So I'm just gonna pull out some naturey ones, and then we can look for some, just see what pairs well with one of the J's. I love this little sand dollar one. Someone has to do the sand dollar and pair it with like a white letter. How cute. Or, aw, this little dolphin. Okay, not for her, but very cute. Okay. But yeah, nature is just so broad because I feel like so many of my charms are like nature related, because like anything plants or animals or ocean. I do have a lot of starfish. I do plan to be live tomorrow, Paige. So my husband is on holidays for the next like week and a half. So I do plan to go live on my regular days. I just might do some of them in the afternoons since he'll be around to hang out with the boys when they wake up from their naps. So yes, I plan to be live on all my regular days, but I'm not 100% sure if it will be at this time or in the afternoons. Oh, and of course, like strawberry, that's nature theme. I have too many nature options. You know what she probably wants is a blue octopus. Probably. Just kidding, some of them are so silly. Okay, well maybe let's just leave it at that. I feel like we've got enough options. And then, let's see, let's find some J's here. So we for sure have a gold J. Yeah, that's what I think of too, Melissa. More like outdoorsy, but like technically so many things fall under nature. So I don't know where to like draw the line. Gold J with blue flowers. Wait. Okay, here's the white J. And I think I would stick with one of these more neutral J's just because she didn't specify a color. I always love the gold J and or gold color and strawberry theme, but white J and a leaf. I like that idea because leaf is definitely nature, you know, like it's not edging into the ocean theme. It's very clearly nature. Okay, so we could do leaf number 1, 2, or 3. So there's number 1, number 2, or with this one I would probably put the leaf in front of the J because it's a smaller leaf and it would kind of dangle off to the side. Seeing a lot of number 1s. I think number 1 is winning. If she's Canadian, definitely number 1. Ooh, let me check. Oh, no, American. But it could still go number 1. Okay, maybe let's just do a poll since so many people are putting it in the comments. Let's do a poll for gold J with option 1, 2, or 3. I am going to be right back. Just give me a second. So put your vote in for which of these leaves you like with the gold J. Sorry, you guys, I am back. Oh, option 2 won. Okay, it's a good thing that I took a vote because I would have guessed that number 1 was winning. And thank you guys for waiting. Sorry, I had to step out for just a sec. Are you talking about this one? I think that it's a shell. Like it's, like it came from my shell pack. I've got a few of these, you know, like the shells that you wear on like a shell necklace. I had a few of them, but the bigger ones for some reason don't have a loop like this one. So I don't know if it's even going to be like super usable, but I'm pretty sure that it's just a smaller version of that. But I can totally see the coffee bean thing. Okay, let's do number 2. Oh wait, why was Vanessa crying? Oh, puka shell. I have no idea if I pronounced that right, but I should get some coffee bean charms or just coffee charms in general. I feel like that would be popular. Yeah. The maple leaf is cute. But someone else will get it. Wait. Yeah, if you guys ever have charm suggestions, let me know because I can't stop looking at charms online. They're just so fun. But, oh, let me think. What are some that I have in my cart right now that I just haven't pulled the trigger on? Okay, little, like, flowers where, like, the petals are, like, separate little pieces and the leaves. I love those. Or I've found these little, like, kind of mosaic-looking butterflies that are super cute. Yeah, I definitely want to get more butterflies because I had 2 butterflies in my like mix pack and they got taken right away. So I think a set of just like straight up. Oh my goodness, you totally can because my iPad's on the frame. Thank you, AM. This is a new setup for me. So I did not used to have any of my iPad visible. Thank you for pointing that out. Mini books, I don't think so. I don't think I've seen that. But yeah, butterflies, I want to get one that's like cute little mushrooms. I'm just trying to think of like common things or like themes of things that lots of people would like, you know? I love the seashell pack that I got. I would potentially get another sort of like nautical themed one because they're so cute. Oh, hey, Patty. How are you? You just got to start July, hey? All right, there we have her J with the leaf. And let me get that totally packed up for her. So this one is for Jordan. All right, and let's see. Ooh, we still have the green washi stickers left. I feel like that would be a good freebie because it will match like the nature vibe that she was asking for. What do you guys think? Should I give her that one? Yeah, I feel like that's just perfect for her. Since she wanted the nature charms. Okay, Jordan's is all packed. I have one more left to go. But of course, if any of you guys are interested in placing an order, this would be a great time. You can just let me know and we'll jump ahead and start working on yours right away. Aw, one for Melissa. Melissa has been such a long time supporter of my channel, like back from the YouTube days. So I'm excited to get to send her a journal. Okay, so here's the prompt that she gave. She likes to include a letter M or a bee or a crab. Ooh, I don't think I have bees or crabs. Her favorite letters are green, or favorite colors are green and purple. Favorite letters, can you imagine? She's like, yeah, my name starts with M, but my favorite letters are actually, that'd be funny. Okay, so sorry, Melissa, I don't have a bee or a crab, but let's pull out our different M's and see if there's something green or purple that's like, you know, like a rock or a star, like something more generic that we can pair with it since we don't have the specific things that she was looking for. Okay, so we for sure have a gold M. Do I have a bee? I don't think I do have a bee. Oh, and I found another cross, Natka, if you're still here. So there are 2 to choose from if you're interested. Okay, let's look for some more M's. Yeah, like a purple stone or a purple star or something like that. There was a bee. Okay. I can't picture it. Nessa. Perfect use of that emoji. Okay, we'll include pom-poms in the options. Okay, let me find all the M options that we have to work with first. Pom-poms are a bit of a statement piece though, you know? I don't know if I want to assume that, like make such a bold assumption for Melissa, but we'll see. Yeah, maybe someone did pick the B. We might be out of M's. Other than, I mean, we've got gold and we've got black, but I'm guessing the pink and the white have been taken then because I didn't see them in my wanderings. I know, that's the thing, Hinal. I feel like they're definitely, whoops. They definitely are more like a specific taste. So I would tend to lean away from them, but we can, you know, we can inquire of Melissa and see if she cares. I mean, we probably won't get her answer right now, but those would go on a separate bookmark anyways, so I could, like, you know, put our other charms on one and then possibly add one. But yeah, that is a bit bold to go with as like her main charms. I know I should probably buy more letter charms, you're right. Running low. Okay, we've got a deep green stone. I'm trying to look for purple stones, but I'm not really actually seeing purple ones. I'm sure that I gave somebody else a purple stone though, so there must have been at least some. Let's see. Oh, I got it. Purple unicorn. Purple love arrow. Okay, that sounds right, Angela. I remember doing that purple stone. Also, I feel like this one's always at the bottom, so I never see it, but that's a cute little music note. Gold M with a green star. Yeah, the stars are super cute. I do like the stars. And I don't see any purple stars either, which I thought for sure I had some. I have some that are like this, but I would say they're more pink than purple. Like they're almost, you could almost get away with calling it a light purple, but it's actually pink. Gold M and a star. Gold M for, okay, I feel like gold M is the way to go no matter what we pair it with. I'm gonna move the black M out of there. And yeah, I feel like green star. That's hilarious, Marg. I was so confused. I was like, man, autocorrect really did Marg dirty because that makes no sense for us, but that's hilarious. Okay. Honestly though, the green pom-poms are some of my favorites. Like what a cute green. There's actually two slightly different shades of green, but I love them both. And then, let's see, do I have a purple? No, it's more of like a dusty pink. But I just feel like it's too bold to commit to that, you know? Like, I don't know if Melissa likes pom-poms. What do we think between, maybe let's do a 2-option poll, star or stone? Yeah, the pom-poms, they don't get enough attention because like how beautiful are these colors? Like, okay, we'll do a 2-option poll. The poll will be right under my name. Option 1 is star, option 2 is stone. Is there a moderator who would be willing to do that? I can set one up if not. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. But yeah, like the colors for these pom-poms are so cute. Like kind of a rusty brown. The greens are so cute. This is such a happy color. Like, that's why I ordered these. I saw the colors and I was like, okay, I have no idea if anyone is gonna want pom-poms, but the colors were just too cute to pass up. But anyways. I know, right, Patty? They're so fun. Cadence. That, honestly, after this order, we can go back to bullet journaling. Unless one of you guys would like an order pack tonight, we'll just go back to bullet journaling. Because, yeah, my husband's on holidays, so cross my fingers. I might get to sleep in a bit tomorrow so I can stay up a little bit later and keep working on the bullet journal. Because I really do want to get ahead on Nessa. Should have gone 2 pom-poms. I'm going to put away these other charms. And then we will get back into her bullet journal in like 3 minutes. Option 1. Okay, let's go with the star then. All right. Let's get this on. Oop. Oh yeah, what was I saying before? I feel like I start saying things and then I stop, but someone was talking about going strawberry picking, and that's what I was saying was, so when we looked at this house in early April, we could tell that there were garden boxes, but there was nothing growing in them yet. And so I was thinking like, okay, I'm gonna get here and like, what am I gonna plant in there? Is it too late to plant anything, you know? But we got here and we have, oh my goodness, one garden box full of raspberry bushes that are actually like thriving. Okay, let me start over with this. One garden box that are full of raspberry bushes. The other one is full of strawberries. And then we got one that's half rhubarb and half chamomile, which I would never have thought to grow chamomile. And then the other one is empty. So that one I have some freedom with, but it was just like so perfect because, you know, with just garden boxes, like it's not like we're going to grow our own food for winter kind of thing. So just growing things that are like nice to pick with a toddler would be perfect. And so the fact that it was literally like his favorite fruits growing in our garden was such a great surprise. Like, so he already picked all of the strawberries and ate all of the strawberries, and we've got like 4 big bags of rhubarb in the freezer to turn into punch and crisp and stuff, which was just like such a pleasant surprise because I am not like a huge gardener. Like when I was a kid, my parents had a huge garden, and so we always had to weed it, but that made me hate it. And so in my adult years, I've never like pursued a garden, but I love the idea. And so the fact that it was like just here done for us and I didn't even have to, you know, put much thought into it, but could just go and reap the benefit was really cool. But we also have a greenhouse, just a small one, but there's nothing planted in there. So that I probably will wait to use until next year. But my aunt was saying like, that would be the perfect salsa greenhouse. Like just plant all of the different ingredients that you want to put in salsa and they will thrive in there. So that's what we need to get on next year. Hop on the salsa train. All right, let me write a little thank you card here for Melissa and choose a freebie for her. Oh, we just gave the green sticker book. I mean, we could switch it, but it's just a freebie. So it's not like it matters that much, but let's see. Maybe I'll actually give some naturey washi tape to Jordan, whose order we just placed, and then give Melissa the green sticker book since she specifically said that her favorite color is green. Because these are all like nature related. Let's choose a thin one. A medium. Trying to choose one that has like extra greenery on it, and not just flowers. What about like these two? They both have green as like kind of a main color. We'll do those for Jordan and this for Melissa. And then we will get back into Summer's journal because I feel like I have a bit more energy left in me. Oh, is the orange, good question. Is it nature related? Yes, pea pods. That would be a great one for us to put into. There's quite a bit of nature in here. Good thinking. People are really liking the sticker books, hey? I should just make that my default freebie. The purple stickers from this round are gone. I've been buying these books in bulk, but I do have some more bulk packs in my closet that I just haven't unpacked yet. So there are more. They just aren't out yet. Okay, let's get back to work on Summer's bullet journal. And we are going back to this weekly layout, which in December we made it look like that. And in August we made it look like this, a little bit more boxy. So let's see, what shall we do for April? I'm just gonna mark in the spacing because why not? And then we'll figure out how we want to lay it out. Oop, not inches. Oh, I went from the side, didn't I? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that's your weekly for July? Nice. That's a good one. And how many weeks will I need? Let's confirm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. The theme for April, Nessa? Is that what you mean? Whoops. Thank you guys for all the likes. Okay, wait, was that 4? 1, 2, 3. Oh, only 3. Oh, so Nessa, I decided to do sardines for either August or September because, let me show you guys. When I picture a sardines cover page, I was saving some photos for inspiration. I picture doing like a tin of sardines for the cover page anyways, and most of them like say sardines or something on there. And I just felt like May wouldn't be a good fit. I thought that maybe like September or August would fit better in the space. So anyways, we are going to do a sardines theme because they are cute, I'm telling you. But we're going to do that for either September or August. Like one of these little cases, or can, is that what you call it? A sardine can? Yeah. For the title page, like how cute would that be? So I wanted to save that for a month that has a better month to write on there. So we're going to do that for either August or September. And then for May, we just decided in like on TikTok Live today that May is going to be a pond theme with like frogs, ducks, that kind of thing. Okay. I'm kind of thinking I'm just trying to think if I could lay out these boxes like how we did this style of border, like all the different colors overlapping in a border. I suppose we could. Let's just do it. Oh yes, Patty, I can give you a look in just a second. Ooh, the sardines in the iPad just came from Pinterest. Those are just my inspiration pictures for whenever I do get around to making the sardines theme in this bullet journal. This doesn't look like 5 centimeters because it's 6. Okay. That was my bad. Measuring the spacing. This theme is the Funfetti birthday cake theme that we're doing for the month of April. I'm just trying to set up the weekly or the daily boxes here on these weekly spreads. Oh, thanks, Carson. It's inspired by Malik journals. Like if you like that style, that's what she does all the time. Oh, Tammy, I see your order. Thank you so much for the support. If you're here, Tammy, let me know and we'll get that packed up for you. All right, let's draw. Okay. Let me finish drawing these pink lines. Actually, I'm going to finish drawing all the lines for the weeklies so that my brain doesn't forget the route that I was on. I think it's Malak, and I don't know if she's on TikTok. She's on Instagram for sure. Malak. No, these colors are just from the Crayola Super Tips pack of 100. All right, now let me... No problem. Yeah, Malik Journals is one of my favorites. Ivana Journals is one of my favorites. I love Doodaloo, Louise. She's great. So many fun bullet journal accounts to follow on Instagram. All right, Tammy, this is the last line I'm putting down, and then we're gonna get to your order. There we go. And then I at least have all my spacing where I wanted it. Let me pull up your order here, Tammy. Oh, that's not what I'm going for. I'm looking for my Etsy app. All right, we've got a vanilla journal for Tammy. Tea and a strawberry leaf or green pom-pom. Okay. Well, Tammy, you can definitely get more specific. You can choose when I show them to you, or you can let the people vote. That's totally up to you. But let me find the teas that we have first, and then I'll pull out strawberries, leaves, and green pom-poms. Mia, I just use Etsy, like, that's where all of my orders come through, and I just make sure to complete them all in order and mark them as completed when they're completed. So that is how I do it. Nothing special. Okay, tea. I'm surprised I haven't even seen a gold tea yet. We've got the pink tea and the black tea out. I could have very well missed the gold tea because I do that sometimes. Ooh, and we still have a white tea. Okay, and a gold tea. Wow, okay, so we've got all 4 teas to choose from. And then strawberry, leaf, or green pom-pom. And yeah, Tammy, you let me know once you see them all out if you would like to kind of lock in the option that you want, or if you want people to vote. That's totally up to you. So there's the strawberry option. There are a few different greens. Like this one is more of like a teal, but I'm gonna lay it out anyways. There's a very slight difference between those two, but it is different. So those are your options when it comes to green pom-pom. There's your strawberry. Now let me pick through these charms to find the leaf charms for you. Hopefully they're all close to the top. We just had them out. Ooh, I have no idea, Mia. I use Etsy and I'm in Canada, but I don't know about other people if it's popular or not. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Ooh, there goes a strawberry. Where is that other leaf? Oh, I think I found it. There we go. I'm pretty sure those are the only 2 leaves I have left. All right, so. Oh, cool, Mia. What kind of journaling do you do? So Tammy, you can take a look at these. We've got all 4 colors available for a tea. There's strawberry, these 2 leaves, or a green pom-pom. You can let me know if you like a combination of those or if you want us to vote for one. You like the white tea? Perfect. Okay, cool. So mostly just like writing, or do you do some drawing? White tea and a strawberry. Such a cute combination. I just love those strawberries. That sounds great. Let's get that hooked up for you. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, I think I need to order more of the white letters next. I think that's the one that has been selling the most. Oi. The strawberries have a bit of a thicker loop on the top, which makes them really hard to get to stay on my jump ring. But we can do it. Done it plenty of times before. It just is a bit clumsy. Okay. Perfect. Oh, thanks, Mia. There's her tea and strawberry combo. Let's get those onto a bookmark. Oh, Hanal, my big fingers struggle. That I feel so uncoordinated as soon as I try putting charms on a journal. It's humbling, to say the least, and to have to do it on camera brings shame to my family. Okay. There we go. There you are, Tammy. And do you already know what freebie you would like? I've got washi stickers or 2 washi tape rolls. Those are your options. And I can show them to you. Just give me a sec to write on your thank you card. Candy Pie. The move went really well. Our travel day was Monday, and then yesterday we were kind of moving in, but my husband also was like throwing up all day, so we didn't get a ton done. So we are still settling in. But everything like logistically went really well. We had lots of help. Everything went smoothly, no issues. So Tammy, we've got 3 colors left for the washi sticker sheets. So we've got red, which would match your strawberry. I always love a little matchy-matchy in my orders. Or beige, which is like that. White, and it just has like 50 matching stickers. Or you can choose 2 rolls of washi tape. We've got a lot of florals and a few fruities. Oh no, you've been throwing up all day. I've been feeling kind of nasty all day, but I haven't thrown up, surprisingly. I was really expecting it earlier in the day. What do you think? The red stickers, Tammy? Perfect. Sounds great. Thank you so much for your order, Tammy. I appreciate it. And I'm going to jump back into Summer's bullet journal, but if anyone else places an order, I will move right back into packing your journal. Oi. I'm still workshopping the desk setup here. I mean, I was like permanently workshopping my other desk setup. So that's not a surprise, but I feel like I'm going to send my charms falling off. So now what I have is I have my desk in the middle of the room, instead of with a wall like up against me, because eventually I want to have like my journals and inventory like up behind me, so that when I'm packing an order, I can like showcase more of that stuff. So I have my desk in the middle of the room, and I'm going to have like shelves behind me for that. But it makes me nervous not having like a wall right in front of me, because I would have my like charms and stuff pushed right up against the wall, and now I feel like they're just going to fall off of my desk and make a huge mess. But candle day. Oh. How would I do candle days? Sorry, now I might be too late. I was not clued into the candle days thing. Yes, Carson, I can show you a quick flip through. So for April, we did, this is her title page, little funfetti cake, inspired by a Malik Journals tulip layout. And then we've got a brain dump. The calendar page, I feel like this needs a little bit of work, but we'll see about that. And then we've got habit tracker, finance tracker, and we're working on the weekly spreads now. Oh, sorry, Danielle. I'm in too deep for that at this point. But cute idea. Sorry, missed that cue earlier. I did notice you guys talking about it, but I didn't really think about what that would look like. So the layout that this was originally inspired by did not have the days sideways. And so in August, we did it more like that with the days just upright. And then for December, we decided to switch it up and put the days sideways. So I just decided to do them normal here, but could go either way. So Mia, I actually had a company reach out to me and ask if they could produce these stamps in my handwriting. So like they sell them and I get the royalties on it because it's my handwriting. So I'm not sure. I'm sure there are ways that you could go about doing it like yourself and like searching out a manufacturer to make them for you and then you sell them, or just have a single set for yourself. But that's not what I did. I just happened to be kind of in the right place at the right time. Oh, yay, Angela. Fun. Did you get the full months or the abbreviated ones? Smoochy Boochies. First of all, you're making me sound like a fool saying your name out loud, so thank you. But yes, I am working on that. I used to sell one of those. I actually just am returning from a 3-year break from doing this bullet journal stuff. And so I have another one in the works that will be launching later this year, just in time to use for 2026. So don't you worry, it is in the works. It's just not here yet. Nice, Angela. That's a good one. Yeah, the abbreviated one is handy for like doing future logs and stuff where you're trying to like stamp a bunch of months in a row. But for just the titles, it's nice. Oh, thank you. 6 years, nice. All right, let me write in the dates here. What are we starting with? We're starting on Monday the 6th. What's your theme this month? Travel, cute. Love that. We did a theme kind of like that in Angela's journal for her daughter. She was just in here a while ago. But we had like suitcases, maps, but then we also did the stamps and passport. So I wish I could give just like a very straightforward answer, but it really depends on a lot of factors. It depends how many months you order, on your currency, of course, and then if you're using a discount code. So they are, I will tell you, a few $100s, but it ranges depending on those factors. Okay. Now, what are we going to do with the rest of our space? Let me show you how we've used these spaces the 2 other times we did this weekly layout. Now, we do need to fit 3 bonus boxes. Notes, to buy, and next week need to be fitting in these margins. And then we also want a title and maybe some little doodles. So for the first time we used this layout was in August, and we just did a small doodle up here and then notes, to buy, and next week. That's how we did it in August. And the other time we used this weekly layout was in December. We've been cycling through every 4 months. So for December, we did a bigger title and then the same boxes like that. Aw, yay, Angela, that's so sweet. Squiggles on the weekly pages. Let me think here. I'm just trying to think of some options that we could do. So we could, okay, let's think of a few options here. We could do like this sort of thing up at the top here, like April with a cake, like either a slice or a full cake, and some squiggles around it up in the top corner, and then do our 3 boxes. Right now, let's just decide how we're gonna do the title and the doodles. So let's make that option 1 to do something like this up in the top corner. Option 2 would be to use this font here, but do April sideways. So have like April in handwriting and then April with these like confetti sort of letters. Let me read some of your guys' comments here. A cake with April and then squiggle or sprinkle. Okay, for the boxes. Corkscrew clan birthday hat. Different cakes for each week. A slice of cake. Let me think. Okay, yeah, so option 1 is like this type of thing in the top corner. Option 2 is like this, but sideways across here. Slices of cake is cute. What do you mean by slices of cake? Like, I'm just thinking for, just for the heading. Like, what are we gonna do to write the month? Is that a 2 option vote? We can just go with 2 options. Sometimes we have too many. Okay, so option 1 is to have this type of thing, either a full piece of cake or a slice. We might like alternate page to page, but with the whole squiggly doodles, that kind of stuff up here for each week. Option 2 is to do more of this sort of thing here, but put it sideways. So have April with the handwriting going across it. Cute. I like your guys' ideas. The poll is already starting. Whoops. But I feel like that's okay. Oops. Okay, option 1. Okay, so then we'll do this sort of thing. And yeah, we could do some different doodles. Alternate between full and slices, yeah. That sounds good. Let's just do it. Thanks, Kristen. All right, so we'll do a full cake here. And then we'll do a slice of cake here. And I am gonna write April underneath them. Ooh, good question, Catbug. I don't know which day is her birthday. That's a good thought, though. Oh, why did I treat that like a Q? I was moving ahead to the P. But no worries, that is a simple cover up. There's my white gel pen. How's the angle and setup and everything on this new live setup? Because this is just our trial run here. We couldn't find one of our lights. Like normally I use 2 lights, 1 on each side. But today we could only find 1. So I had the window open, which was nice before, but now it's pitch black outside, so it's not making a difference. And I'm also using a different desk. So if it looks darker all around, it's because I'm using a darker desk. Seems similar? Okay. Yeah, sometimes I'm drawing under the messages. Okay, well, I could probably shimmy this a little bit. Just then you might see off the table a bit. Oh yeah, sorry, that's my lap here. My shorts. That's better. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I need to put stuff up at the far side of my desk, but then it only leaves this little skinny area for actually having the journal positioned. The lighting is bad. Okay. Now let's start doing some confetti. Oh, I forgot that inside the slices I was coloring them light brown. Thank you. I don't even want to say your username because I'm going to feel silly. But thank you. I can tell that some of you guys do not choose usernames thinking that people are going to be saying them on live. That's fine. I wouldn't either. It's just funny. Like, yeah, people who have tons of numbers in their username or who just have like silly usernames or like, I'm not saying that out loud. An inside joke, nice. Melissa! Okay, how are you? We just packed your journal. Let me show it to you and see if you want us to make any changes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do those candles a different color, just for fun. Melissa, are you sticking around? Thank you so much for all the likes, you guys. I appreciate it. Aw, yay, Hanel. I'm glad you like it. This is definitely not my usual color palette, but I am liking it. Thank you for the follow. How many of you guys are here for the first time? Yes, Maria, we just moved this week. So we're definitely like still in the moving phase of like unpacking everything and getting settled, but the actual relocation is done. Hey, Nia or Naya, welcome here. Thanks for joining. Do you bullet journal? Or do other crafty little hobbies? Oh, hey, Christy. Is that Taves? I'm from a very like Mennonite area and we've got a lot of Taveses, but not spelled like that. Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay, Jess, someone else mentioned that earlier too. Like, where's the happy birthday on repeat lo-fi when we need it? Oh, tease. Cool. Well, welcome here. Thank you guys for joining. Yeah, we just moved. So we officially, like, our travel day was Monday. It was like a 9-hour travel day kind of thing. So we unloaded in the evening, but of course didn't really unpack much. And so my toddler, like, the day that we were moving, he says, like, how about we just go to our new house for 1 minute and then come back here? Like, you could tell he was kind of understanding the, like, sad part of it. It was, like, so precious. But then today we were on the swing and he says, I like moving. We can stay here or something. It was just so cute. Like, obviously there's good and bad, but he's definitely loving it. Yes, Angela, that was totally you. Hey, Anahi. No sound. Nice. Yeah, I guess they don't do like captions on TikTok lives, hey? Okay, so we finished our little header up at the top, and I think I'm gonna call it a night because I hear that my husband has made his way upstairs, so he's probably ready for bed too. So let me give you guys a quick flip through, show you where we're at so far. For those of you who are just joining or who have missed parts of the journal, we're working on a 12-month custom bullet journal for summer. So it starts, and sorry, the person's name is Summer. It's not for the season Summer. So it starts in August of this year. She asked for a garden tea party theme for August. So that's what we've got here. Nice, Laura. Ooh, April is a new favorite. Okay. This is our garden tea party theme. And then for September, we did this little Daisy theme. She's got a dog named Daisy, so we weaved in some paw prints. And every month, the spreads that she chose are a title page, a brain dump, a 2-page calendar with space for notes, trackers for water, 6 habits, and finances. And then we get to choose the weekly layout each week. Thanks, Danielle. For October, we did this little globe theme with a paper airplane, and we've got all of our monthly pages, and our weekly spread for October looks like this. November was the retro Polaroid camera theme. And the weekly spreads look like this. Then December Thank you, Seams. December is my personal favorite, this little gingerbread theme. I love the brain dump page where I narrate. Oh no. I say the same thing every time, don't I, Hanal? I need to change it up. Then we started using these cookie letters, which were so fun. I'm just trying to tell, I think I'm hearing guitar. So sounds like hubby is okay to be up for a while longer. So maybe I'll continue, but I'll keep going with the flip through. So yeah, for December, we did this weekly layout, and this is the weekly layout that we're now using here as well. For April, because we've been rotating through every 4 months. For January, we did this cozy little pegboard theme. And these are the weekly spreads that we chose for January. February is a love letter theme. Aw, thank you for the follow. Do you bullet journal? And I absolutely love the color palette for February. Pink has never really been my thing, but pairing it with this like kind of wine-ish burgundy. Oh yeah, I totally get that, Seams. I'm just coming back from a 3-year break from bullet journaling, and it's been so fun to be back. Hey Faye, how are you? But yeah, I love the February weekly spreads. These ones turned out so cute. Okay, I thought I was hearing guitar, but now I think I'm hearing him upstairs. I'm just trying to gauge if I have more time to go live tonight or not. Okay, these are the weekly spreads. Thank you, Faye. You started. Okay, what's your theme? Or did you choose the theme already? For March, we've got this potted plants theme. These are the weekly spreads that we did. And then today we started April. Ooh, which one are you talking about? The lettering. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys like that lettering because it's my favorite lettering to do. So we can just do that every month and I'll be happy. For April, we're doing this little funfetti cake theme. And we've got our trackers and we're just working on the weekly spreads now. All we need to do is the daily boxes, not daily boxes, sorry, the bonus boxes. So she needs one for notes next week and to buy. Yeah. Totally, Faye. I know, it's so fun. Okay. Any thoughts on how we can lay out these side boxes here? You guys can describe, if you have any ideas, try to describe them in the comments. I'm just gonna pop out and try to gauge if I do have time to work on this, because yeah, my husband is on holidays, so I'm hopeful that I'll get a little nap tomorrow, but I'm just gonna go see. We got the green light. We're gonna continue. Let me see here. Aw, you like the December cookie theme? That's my favorite too. Okay. Let's see here. Any funfetti for the outline of the boxes? Okay, let me see. So with sprinkles, I'm just trying to picture what you guys mean. Yes, with sprinkles. Okay. So who was saying something about sprinkles? Boxes with little sprinkles in them. Okay, so what if we did like, we can't really do this style because there's not enough space here to do that, but we could do like a box and then use this font inside of it, but add sprinkles inside the box. Is that kind of what you mean when you guys say a box with sprinkles? Balloons. Where would I put balloons? Just trying to think. They definitely fit with a birthday theme, but I'm just not sure where I'd put them. Oh, the box she writes in has sprinkles in it? Okay, like something like this. Okay, so something like this, the sprinkle border. Okay, we could do that. Okay, I think I have an idea based on that. What if I do, so we'll do boxes with sprinkles and the heading kind of in sprinkles as well. I'll show you what I mean. You'll see in a sec because we're just gonna dive in. Thanks, Jess. Impatience goes a long way in bullet journaling. Yeah, I just feel like, first of all, I'm too impatient to use pencil and draw everything twice. Like that would take me twice as long. I don't have that kind of time when I'm doing 192 pages by hand. Second of all, I'm perfectly okay with things not looking perfect. I'm just kind of used to it. And third, I feel like when I use pencil, my drawings never look the way I want them to look anyway. You know, like I'm much better with just like a marker compared to a pencil. I don't know, like maybe it's the type of pressure I use when I'm drawing, but pencil just feels so unnatural to me that even when I do try, it doesn't look the way that I want it to look anyways. So just skip that step. So seams, when we're coming up with a theme idea, most of the like ideas themselves are given to me by the customers. So for example, yeah, for this month, she just asked for funfetti cake theme, but didn't give me any like direction for how she wanted that to look. So usually what we do is we get the base idea from the customer, and then we go onto Pinterest and find like doodle inspiration. And then next we find a title page layout inspiration. So this one we drew inspiration from a tulips theme done by an artist named Malik Journals. So totally different theme, different everything. We just took her kind of like layout idea and used it with the funfetti cake prompt. And then choose a color palette. Oh yes, these are commissioned. So this one is from Summer. And so for all of the months so far, she has given like a prompt and then left it completely open, and we just kind of go for it and find things that we like that can work with that prompt. All right, so I'm gonna bring in the font that we used for writing on top of like our trackers and brain dump and stuff. So notes and to buy. And then next. It's me saying hi. No, I don't. I have kind of my like, I have a few go-tos, but yeah, no, if I just see one that I like, I've gotten to a point where I can pretty confidently copy it. But no, I don't like test them out beforehand or anything. But this is like, I would say my like default calligraphy, what I'm doing right now. So it's letters that I have done this way many, many times. But for like the April font, that I just looked at the picture and did something similar. Thank you. Hey Chloe, we are working on April in Summer's custom bullet journal, and my iPad is about to die. I'm filming on my phone, which has 10% left, but my iPad is down to 5. So I'm not sure how much longer I'll last, but we are very close to finishing up what I was trying to finish up. But if it suddenly cuts out and goes blank, that is why. I'm gonna cover this up a little. Okay. So now what my idea was is to kind of do sprinkles that include like this top part where the heading is, and then go in the one dot around the side. So to leave the middle empty, but have sprinkles along the sides and the top where the heading is. Oh, hey Jess, thank you. We are all moved into the new house, still like unpacking and getting settled, but the move went really smoothly. Okay, and I will add the other colors too and kind of fill it out a little bit, but that is the plan for these headings or these boxes. To buy. So that's like just her little, oh, I need to grab one of those. Just quickly write it down in her planner. Oh, thank you for the gift. No problem, she taught. These sprinkles actually take a long time when you're doing so many boxes. We're still on the first color. I feel like I've been doing this for a while already. Okay, first color complete. Got 3 more colors to go, and my phone is dropping fast. It was at 10% just a moment ago, and now it's already down to 7. So if I don't make it, that's why. But I will be back tomorrow, hopefully in the afternoon, possibly in the evening, I'm not too sure. But yeah, we have got to get Summer's journal done in the next like 2 weeks or less would be ideal. So I do plan to be live every weekday. I'm just not sure exactly which days will be in the afternoon and which will be in the evenings. I'll try to update on Instagram. If you care to follow along there. And I haven't been working on my pre-made bullet journal, so there haven't been a lot of polls about that, but there will be more in the next few days as soon as I get back into the swing of working on that. So if you want to have any input into the next themes and layouts in my upcoming pre-made bullet journal, please do follow me there. I started brainstorming for May. Oh, like for the pond theme that we just chose. Is that what you mean, Danielle? In this journal, okay, so we're just doing April. We've got May, June, July. So we only have 3 left. But most weeks when we've been doing things on live, I'm usually live 4 evenings a week, and it usually takes 2 evenings per theme. She has an extra monthly spread, which adds a bit of extra time. And that includes everything, like the brainstorming, the planning out, whatever, voting for everything. But yeah, we've been averaging 2 evenings per theme. So that would take me a whole 2 weeks. This one though, we are on track. I mean, we are going to finish this whole theme in 1 evening. So that sets us ahead. If we could have another evening like this, where we just like power through an entire theme, that would really be great for getting me on track with Summer's journal. But yeah. So no, Danielle, I haven't really started brainstorming for that yet. I basically just do exactly what we do on live. Like once I've chosen the theme, my first step is I'm going to go to Pinterest and search pond doodles. And then I'm going to go search for title pages that would work well with those doodles. And then I'm going to just start putting it together. It's really exactly like what I do on live, except for digitally, which I'm a bit slower at digital art, but it's also a bit faster in the way that I can like copy and paste. You know, once I've drawn a doodle once, I can just copy and paste it for the next time. So it's slower in a way, but faster in other ways. So I've been kind of moving at a similar pace with that, where like I've been working on the pre-made bullet journal in the afternoons and then this bullet journal in the evenings. And it's been taking me about 2 afternoon naps to complete 1 month in there, and then 2 evening lives to complete a month in here. So pretty much on pace with both. Oh, and I don't remember what the next month is supposed to be in this one. Hey Kim, how are you? Let me see. Now I really want to know what the next month is supposed to be. Ooh, May is a freebie. She didn't give any direction for May. So I might message her tonight and see if she has any specific suggestions. But as of right now, May is an open month. Yes, Ellie, the weekly, the days of the week stamps are my handwriting, turned into stamps by a brand or a store called Contact Crafts. They are currently sold out if you're at all interested, but they will be in stock again at some point with new collections launching as well. Flowers maybe. Oh yeah, we could do some kind of flowers for May. We could do the fruit smoothie theme for May in her journal, since it got just barely voted out for May in the pre-made journal. Um, 33. So I have used stickers once in this journal, and we actually committed to them for a whole month, which was March. These stickers are washi stickers from the washi tape shop. I do use stickers very rarely, but not a lot. I've made a few bullet journals on live. I think about 5 bullet journals on live in the past few months, and that is the first theme that we've used stickers for. Well, we used a few little stickers as kind of like accent doodles in one of Patty's themes, but it wasn't like the main theme. So that's one of the things though that my customers get to choose. That's one of the questions on the poll is like, do you like, you know, stamps, stickers, washi tape, paper, like crafty elements? And then they can choose, yes, use as much as you want, kind of, use a little bit, or no, please don't use it at all. So Summer actually chose yes, use as much as you want, but I specifically worded it that way and not yes, use a lot, because I don't usually want to use a lot because it's not really my style, but it gives me the freedom to use that kind of stuff whenever we want to, or in this case kind of need to, because we had a pretty big mistake to cover up there. Oh, thank you. 33. A crafty or planner theme. Ooh, I'm not sure. Like kind of a collage-y theme? Is that what you mean? Like just lots of craft paper and stamps and washi tape and stuff? Oh, iPad is dead and phone is down to 4. So I won't be able to see your comments anymore because I was watching for those on my iPad. Although if your comment is long enough, I'll be able to read the second half of it on my phone if I just look up. I should really just get an extension cord in here and charge my devices while I use them. We are so close to being done this though. Oh, doodles of crafty things. No, I actually haven't done a theme like that. Okay, we're down to 3%. We can make it. I just need to do one more color sprinkle after this. This is the last page for orange, and then I will add some blue. And we'll be done with a whole month. Need to have another one of these. Super productive. We did a whole month. We packed 4 journals. That's a pretty productive live. These little tiny strokes are gonna give me a hand cramp though. That's not gonna work in our favor for timing. Oh, thank you. Oh boy, we're down to 1%. Sorry, you guys, I'm not really seeing comments. I'm just trying to hustle because we are at 1%, so I will probably disappear soon. But thank you guys very much for watching. I'm just going to finish up these blue sprinkles and then we will be fully done with April, which means we will be back tomorrow to work on May. And like I said, I'm not totally sure if I'll be on in the afternoon tomorrow or the evening, but I will try to let you guys know in my Instagram stories. So if you would like to know ahead of time, you can follow me there. That's also the place where I'm constantly doing polls and question boxes and stuff to plan my next pre-made bullet journal, which is a hand-drawn bullet journal that's going to be like mass printed so that everyone can use it instead of just kind of one journal for one person. So if you would like to give your feedback on that, Instagram is the place to do it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Sorry, I can't even like see your comments here at the end because we are running out of battery quickly. I'm just gonna hustle through these last few. I think I only have one more page left. Maybe we can race the battery. I mean, not that it's a big deal. All I'm doing is drawing tiny little sprinkles, so you're not gonna miss much. But we will hopefully be back for another super productive session in Summer's bullet journal so that we can get this thing finished. Like this week would be amazing, but I'm not expecting that. I'm expecting next week, and I'm just hoping for earlier in the week so that I can have like the flip through filmed and everything by the end of next week and then mail it off right away. In case there's any like shipping craziness with them, you know, holding it for a week. I don't want any of that to get in the way of her being able to use this in August. So we'll send this off ASAP.